the 1x Backup Series powered by SkyX.net. Hello and welcome to the highlights of Day 3, Sri Lanka versus Pakistan. We are at the Galle International Stadium and this is the second test match. And let's take a look where the game is at the moment at the start of Day 3. Pakistan not looking good. 191 for 7. They've lost quite a few wickets, trailing by 187 runs. Sri Lanka batting first made a very healthy 378. For Sri Lanka, the spinners have been at work. Ramesh Mendis has been excellent. 3 for 42. Good support by Prabhat Jayasuriya and Dhananjay De Silva and Asitha Fernando in the side, striking in the very first over. Right, so Pakistan has a real fight in their hands at the start of Day 3. So time for some action. Let's go across and join our first commentators.
Oh, yes!
But there's a lot of cricket left here. Only 2 days gone. Wasn't going to take long. It wasn't going to take long. Didn't get to the pitch of it, smeared it away for a big one.
Hassan Ali. I can hit sixes. 19 sixers in his test career.
Pakistan trailed by 168 in the first innings, and we're going to have the new ball straight away. It's unsurprising. And Asitha Fernando is going to continue from the City end, given the preferred end of Jayasuriya, and understandably so. It wasn't far away, but yep. Yeah, powerful. And a hand on this, so we stopped a boundary. It saved at least a couple there. Yes, 2. That's a beauty. He says, come on, run down and smash me now, Hassan Ali.
Couldn't keep the balance, but in time, got out of the line of that delivery.
Oh, it's gone. After all that excitement about the Pacers, it's this guy again. Jayasuriya picking up more wickets for Sri Lanka.
Hassan Ali chanced his arm, but this time around, he wasn't able to get the middle of the bat, inside edge onto the off stump. And wicket number 1 for the Sri Lankan this morning. His contribution, 21 from 54 deliveries, 223 for 8 Pakistan.
Yes, I think it's gone.
There was some drift, some bounce, some turn. Right on the money. Nicely bowled by Ramesh Mendis. You mentioned how well he bowled yesterday, and he's continuing to do so. And Norman Ali gone for 1 to 126 for 9 Pakistan.
Oh, what was he trying to do? He gets a boundary anyway, but that's not where he wanted to go. He was very lucky. This time, given, Yasir Shah walks. Oh no, he's not. He's referring it. For a moment, I thought he was walking away.
Original decision out.
Rod pitching in line, impact in line, and umpire's call on the stumps. You can stay with your original decision. I'll tell you when to signal. Signal now. Signal.
Right, that is wonderful for Ramesh Mendis. What a great comeback by him. Under the scanner in that last game, Yasir Shah out for 26. Pakistan dismissed for 231, which means Sri Lanka gets a very healthy 147 runs lead, and they'll be pleased. Right, let's try and show you where the game is at the moment. 147 runs is what Sri Lanka has in the bank, but they also got to negotiate a tricky 20 minutes before lunch without their captain.
It's Niroshan Dikwela who's going to be opening the batting in the absence of the Sri Lankan captain, Dimut Karunaratne, who's been off the field for some time now with the back spasms, and so he is not entitled to walk in up front. I think it's walk in a little bit later on.
Yeah, fireworks are expected. And he's been impressive for Shada. Always comes out with a positive intent.
And it's going to be Hassan Ali. That's gone fine and quickly and 4. And this is probably going to go for 4. Yeah, it does. He really has struggled with this new one, Hassan Ali. He's both sides of the wicket to both batters.
Last 2 deliveries were good from Hassan Ali. 5 was completed, and it's luncheon break for the players.
So Pakistan were bundled out for 231. Sri Lanka are 22 without loss in their second innings. At lunch on day number 3, Sri Lanka lead by 169 runs.
Here's Naseem Shah. Immediately, that's going to smart a little bit.
Those are the shots. Those are the shots he likes to play.
Edged, and there it is. A fine nick, but very, very loud. And Dikwala goes cheaply again here at goal.
Harmlessly angled across. Dikwala on the move. Yeah. Had to play against his instincts. Dikwala's gone for 15. Sri Lanka 27 for 1.
Kushal Mendes is man out in centre at first drop. Dear old Hassan Ali needs to come good here. He needs to lift himself for his team. Well, there's the shorter one attempted from Naseem and is smacked away with disdain. Wonderful little swivel here. There's a bit of length, and that's, yeah, another day that hits less of the bat. Maybe goes a gully or sort of second, third slip. He's a little short there again. There's width on offer as well. And this just races away for another boundary. Oh, don't anybody move. Straight out of the textbook to finish the over. Well, that's a big shout. Big shout straight away. Given as Ataka says yes.
First ball wicket for Yasir Shah. Kushal Mendes making a good decision at the non-strikers and in telling his mate, you're a goner. Yes, Yasir Shah gets Oshida Fernando, who makes 19. Sri Lanka are 47 for 2.
Oh, chance. Definitely.
But you're expected to take this. He's standing wider. Hoping it turns and turns slower.
Punched off the back foot. Matthews gets a boundary. That's a poor delivery. How close is that? Kumar Dharmasena thinks he is. Mohammad Nawaz gets his man.
And Mohammad Nawaz striking for Pakistan in his second over. Looked like pitching on the leg stump, holding its line. And a good decision from Dharmasena. Wicket number 3, 7 left. It's 59 for 3.
No, he's got it through. He's got it through, and there's no sweeper. So Matthews will find a boundary. Four.
That's a beautiful shot in his arc. It's coming toward us. Huge 6, Angelo Matthews. That's what he's good at.
So many batters make their way down the wicket to play this. He stands tall, and when it's in his zone, he just swings through the line. He has got so much power.
Goes again. That was with Angelo Matthews freeing his arms.
Oh, that's a beaut. Big appeals. He wants it. Solomon definitely wants it to come upstairs and ask Murray Erasmus to get busy.
It went off Rizwan's thigh, all right. That's why it ballooned. But there was a noise, and they asked for it. They are very confident, Pakistan.
Just when it clips the bat there, there's a little spike. And then it carries to the slip who takes the catch. So I'll go back to Kumar on field. Kumar, I have a small spike when it hits the bat. I recommend you change your decision to out court. You're on screen now.
Oh, they get their man. They get their man. Pakistan celebrate. They were very confident, but Angelo Matthews, he can't believe it. But umpire Murray Erasmus has to go with what he has up there. There is a slight flicker as it passes the bat. Angelo Matthews, 35. He makes Sri Lanka 100 for 4. And that lead will stay at 256 as the umpires call tea on day 3. 109 for 4 Sri Lanka. Once again, double figures for everyone. Angelo Matthews was the last to be dismissed. 35 he made. 33 overs, Sri Lanka 109. They've lost 4 wickets.
Yes, and you look at Nasim Shah probing away, got Dagvala, and then Yasser, his first delivery of the second innings, and Nawaz and Salman to the prize wicket of Angelo Matthews. So suddenly things can change very, very quickly.
Right, first ball after tea. That's tickled fine. Should come back for 2. In fact, Dimuth is moving quite freely by the looks of it. He's running quite freely. I hope he's not putting too much of pressure on his back.
Edged, taken, and a big wicket for Pakistan. It's Nasim Shah once again.
Going hard at a delivery that was wide of the off stump. He just couldn't reach it at the length. Just a bit of shape. Nasim Shah doing the job for his captain. Chandimal goes for 21. Sri Lanka 117 for 5. Pulled away in front of square. He's a good puller. He's a good cutter.
Neatly played by Dhananjay Silva. There was enough turn and width to play that stroke. No valiant effort. Nah, just got good enough.
Shot for the second time in the over. These are freebies. More runs. Runs away quickly. 150 for Sri Lanka. Oh, he carves that through. That was width. That brings up the 300-run lead. Oh, he's got it out. And nicely too.
What?
The sweep goes, and has it split the gap?
What?
I think it has. Right, he's still having those physios coming out to give him the attention he needs. He's definitely struggling with his back, there's no doubt. They're also checking the light, because the light is definitely dim, there's no doubt. The umpires generally would take a reading. Ah, they're taking them off. They think that the light is unfit for play, so play will be suspended. So now 5.7 or whatever the reading is that was there will be the benchmark that they will use for the next 2 days. Yeah, 5.7 is the reading, so that will be the benchmark from now on. So the Sri Lankan batsman wouldn't mind this, particularly Dimuth Karunaratne would need some rest in the dressing room. He's been struggling a lot in the middle. So Sri Lanka wouldn't mind it at this stage. Pakistan looking to try and break through quite late in the evening. They like to put their feet up and relax a little bit, not want to come back again.
Well, I also don't think that Pakistan will mind this too much, because there is a rumour floating around that there might be some drizzle tomorrow. And once time gets taken out the game, well, Pakistan won't need to bat for too long to try and save the test match and the series. So I don't think either side is unhappy about going off the ground right now. But Sri Lanka 176 for 5. Matthews looked really threatening, was playing well until he was given out, caught by Babar Azam off the bowling of Salman. But this partnership has been critical. There was just a moment where Sri Lanka was stuttering, but Karunaratne, the captain, and Dhananjaya de Silva have played well for this partnership of 51. Sri Lanka lead by 3-2-3.
Well, the Pakistan bowling, Nazim Shah was very good. He was pacey, he was aggressive. A wicket to Yasir, Nawaz, and also Salman Aga. Okay, let's show you where the game is at the moment. 323 runs is what Sri Lanka is ahead at the moment. As we said, play has been suspended due to bad light.
Unfortunately, the covers are coming onto the ground, and that's not because of rain, and that's because bad light has now officially led to the calling off of day number 3.